False.FM, the home of Loyalist music and banter. Except no substitutes.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never ever ever shall be slaves. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never ever ever shall be slaves. I was born under a Union Jack. I was born under a Union Jack. Do you know what hell is? Hell is in the falls. Heaven is the shankle and we'll guard there his walls. I was born under a Union Jack. A Union Jack. I was born under a Union Jack. I was born under a Union Jack. Do you know where hell is? Hell is in the falls. Heaven is the shankle and we'll guard there his walls. I was born under a Union Jack. A Union Jack. Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football, and we're Scotland's gallant few. For times they have been hard, but we've followed near and far, and you'll always hear us roaring from the stands at Ibrox Park. Oh, 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 oh. Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football, and we're Scotland's gallant few. For times they have been hard, but we've followed near and far, and you'll always hear us roaring from the stands at Ibrox Park. Oh, 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 oh. Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football, and we're Scotland's gallant few. For times they have been hard, but we've followed near and far, and you'll always hear us roaring from the stands at Ibrox Park. Oh, 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 oh. Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, and you'll always hear us roaring from the stands at Ibrox Park. From the stands at Ibrox Park. From the stands at Ibrox Park.
Ever since I recall, I have followed football, and ingrained in my heart are the Rangers FC. Through good and the bad, times of happy or sad, it will always be Rangers for me. For when I was a lad, I was led by the hand down the Paisley Road west west. I will never forget that beautiful sight of the red, blue and white from the day I'd be Rangers for life. And I vowed to my dad, if I too have a lad, I would show him the way as he did on that day. And so now here I stand with young Lyle by the hand, after walking down Paisley Road West. For when I was a lad, I was led by the hand down the Paisley Road West. I will never forget that beautiful sight of the red, blue and white. From that day I'd be Rangers for life. When I was a lad, I was led by the hand down the Paisley Road West. I will never forget that beautiful sight of the red, blue and white. For the day I'd be Rangers for life. There's a great sense of pride that I feel deep inside as I'm watching the jurors, my father and son. And it's sure safe to say at the end of the game, win or lose, we will all follow on. But when I was a lad, I was led by the hand down the Paisley Road West. I will never forget that beautiful sight of the red, blue and white. From that day I'd be Rangers for life. Ever since I recall, I have followed football, and ingrained in my heart are the Rangers FC. Through good and the bad, times of happy or sad, it will always be Rangers for me. For when I was a lad, I was led by the hand down the Paisley Road West. I will never forget that beautiful sight of the red, blue and white. For the day I'd be Rangers for life. From that day I'd be Rangers for life. From that day I'd be Rangers for life.
Took a trip to Eyebrow, my favorite team for to cheer, where they were playing the Glasgow Celtic on the first day of the year. Now the ground was filled to capacity as the teams come out to play. The animals sang the soldiers' song, and the people sang Dolly Gray. Now half-time it came and went, and the Glasgow Celtic were in the lead. Finian Tully was running everywhere, shaking his rosary beads, while the green flags, they were flying high. Celtic hearts were full of pride. The second half, sure it started, and the Rangers, they turned the tide. Won't you play up the Glasgow Rangers? Oh, play up the boys in blue. Oh, play up the Glasgow Rangers. We're here to cheer for you. Now the ball goes out to Waldo, and from 30 yards he did score. Sure you couldn't hear your ears at Ibrox Park, for the sash my father wore. Oh, play up the Glasgow Rangers. Sammy Cox is on the ball. He slips it through to Willie Woodbarn, then on through to Ian McCall. called to Billy Simpson. Oh, here come the boys in blue. Well, Simpson beats the Celtic centre half, and then goes number 2. Now the Rangers fans are roaring. Jardine Young, he takes a free onto the head of William Simpson, and then goes number 3. Well, it's 3-1 for the Rangers. That was the final score. A happy new year from Ibrox Park, for Rangers beat the Celtic once more. Yes, a happy new year from Ibrox Park, for Rangers beat the Celtic once more. Yes, a happy new year from Ibrox Park, for Rangers beat the Fenians once more.
Scott FM, the home of Loyalist music and banter. Accept no substitutes.
Glasgow, the drum and pollock shoss. We'll play the streets of Denniston and the old Brickton Cross. We'll march the streets of Airdrie on the 12th day of July. And as we go marching by, you'll hear us proudly cry, UDA, UDA, UDA all the way. UDA, UDA, we are the men of UDA. Well, we've come from Londonderry, from Antrim and from Down. We've come from Ballymena, Coleraine and Belfast town. We march the streets of Ulster on the 12th day of July. And as we go marching by, you'll hear us proudly cry, UDA, UDA, UDA all the way. We're UDA, UDA, we are the men of UDA. While we've marched the streets of Glasgow, the drum and pollock shoss. We'll play the streets of Denniston and the old Brickton Cross. We march the streets of Airdrie on the 12th day of July. And as we go marching by, you'll hear us proudly cry, UDA, UDA, UDA all the way. We're UDA, UDA, we are the men of UDA. It's UDA, UDA, UDA all the way. We're UDA, UDA, we are the men of UDA. We are the men of UDA.
See this day that I must hang. Well, I bought the IRA. Now they say that I must pay. Well, they see this day that I must hang. So build my gallows, build them high, that I see before I die. The angel in the hills of County Down, and see again the lights of home. For I'm a loyal Ulster man. Well, they say this day that I must hang. Well, I fought the rebel band to free my native land. And they say this day that I must hang. So build my gallows, build them high, that I might see before I die. The angel in the hills of County Down, and see again the lights of home. For I'm a loyal Ulster man. Well, they say this day that I must hang. Well, I fought those evil men.
FM, the home of Loyalist music and banter. Accept no substitutes.
When I leave, my heart's on fire. Come to me wild and wide. You come to me, give me everything I need.
Stationed in the city, a British soldier stood, talking to the people there, if the people would. Some just stared in hatred, and others turned in pain, and the lonely British soldier wished he was back home again. Come join the British Army, said the posters in the town. See the world and have your fun, come serve before the crown. The jobs were hard to come by, and he could not face it all. So he took his country's shilling and enlisted on the road. There was no fear of fighting, the empire long was lost. 10 years in the army, getting paid for being bossed. Then leave a man experienced, a man who's made the grade, a medal and a pension, some memories and a trade. Then came the call to Ireland, as a call had come before. Another bloody chapter in an endless civil war. The priests they stood on both sides, the priests they stood behind. Another fight in Jesus' name, the blind against the blind. The soldiers stood between them, between the whistling stones, and then the broken bottles that led to broken bones. The petrol bombs that burned his hands, the nails that pierced his skin, and wished that he had stayed at home, surrounded by his kin. The station filled with people, the soldier soon was bored. But better in the station than where the people warred. The room filled up with mothers, with daughters and with sons, who stared with itchy fingers at the soldier and his gun. A yell of fear, a screech of brakes, the shattering of glass. The window of the station broke to let the package pass. A scream came from the mothers as they ran toward the door, dragging children crying from the bomb upon the floor. The soldier stood and could not move, his gun he could not use. He knew the bomb had seconds and not minutes on the fuse. He could not run to pick it up and throw it in the streets. There were far too many people there, too many running feet. Take cover, yelled the soldier, take cover for your lives. And the Irishmen threw down their young and stood before their wives. They turned towards the soldier, their eyes alive with fear. For God's sake save our children, or they'll end their short lives here. The soldier moved towards the bomb, his stomach like a stone. Why was this his battle, God? Why was he alone? He lay down on the package and he murmured one farewell to those at home in England, to those he loved so well. He saw the sights of summer, felt the wind upon his brow. The young girls in the city parks, how precious were they now. The soaring of the swallow, the beauty of the swan, the music of the turning world, so soon would it be gone. A muffled soft explosion and the room began to quake. The soldier blown across the floor, his blood a crimson lake. They never heard him cry or shout, they never heard him moan. And they turned their children's faces from the blood and from the bone. The crowd outside soon gathered and the ambulances came to carry off the body of a pawn lost to the game. And the crowd they clapped and jeered and they sang their rebel songs. One soldier less to interfere where he did not belong. But will the children growing up learn at their mother's knee the story of the soldier who fought their liberty, who used his youthful body as a means towards the end, who gave his life to those who called him murderer, not friend? We are the Rangers FC. We are the people, you better believe. We are together, we're doing the bouncy all over the world. We had our troubles, but now they are gone. They tried to kill us, but the Bears we stood strong. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. Lucia by Brox, for Lancer at 3. The follow, and God save the Queen. You'll hear us singing, doing the bouncy all over the world. In Barcelona in 72, we beat the Russians by 3-2. Still celebrating, doing the bouncy all over the world. Glasgow Rangers are back where we belong. Blue sea of Ibrox, and we're still going strong. We wear our colours, the red, white and blue. We wear them proudly like blue noses do. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. The pride of Scotland, but that's nothing new. The pride of Glasgow, and Glasgow is blue. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. To be a blue nose, it fills us with pride. We are united, we'll never divide. We are together, doing the bouncy all over the world. Doing the bouncy all over the world. Doing the bouncy all over the world.